righty, we're video number 3 here, and we're talking today about my world. What else would we be talking about? No, we're really talking about how I'm revamping my business, but also what I can offer to you. And honestly, a lot of the reason this is happening, a lot of the reason I'm standing here or sitting here and having this conversation with you is because y'all, I'm like my own best kept secret. And it's time for me to just be out there and be who I am and share what I know. So, we talked about in the previous video, we talked about people pleasing, and we talked about how you're highly intuitive as a people pleaser, and you also go that extra step to rescue people. And so what we want to do in developing your psyche, your spirit, whatever you want to call it, in moving forward, is to let go of the people pleasing behavior and develop some discernment as to, should I help this person? Is this person ready to receive my help? Is this help about me, or is this help about the other person? We're going to help you with that discernment of, do I even help at all? But we're also going to kind of come back in and go, look, here's your intuition, and this is what your intuition is, and this is how it works, and this is how you use it. And that is the essence of my first course that I've got available on my Patreon channel. These courses are going to be introduced to a greater extent later. Right now, I've got all these courses that I've just compiled and need to improve. And so right now I'm introducing them in my Patreon group. So the first one is the basics of intuition. Now, if you're not a woo-woo person, you would still want to take this course, because it really is about just the basics, what you need to know about how you have intuition, how it works, and how to best make use of it. It's something where I teach you how to use your body to give you information that your mind won't, because your mind, it's a little mixed up with all the expectations and all the things, the grocery list. I mean, so this course, the basic intuition course, is really just designed to say, look, you've got this. Don't tell me that you don't have intuition, because you do. You are born with it. Now, let's stop the voices in your head that tell you you're wrong, because a lot of times you're not. So that's the basic intuition course. Part of joining the Patreon group, you get in there and you learn how that works and how to make it better, how to make it so that you trust it. Because that's what the problem is. It's not that you don't have intuition, it's that you don't trust your intuition. And we have all heard those stories of the people who did not trust their gut instinct, and it was their downfall. I don't have to talk to you about that. You know those stories, and maybe you've been part of those stories. And so what we do with the basic intuition course, skip the woo-woo, let's talk about you. Let's talk about what you've got already that you can build on. So that's our first course in the Patreon group. It's called The Basics of Intuition. Now, next video, we're going to talk about moving up the scale a little bit and doing a little bit more into the woo-woo. So we'll have a conversation about that in our next video when we talk about the Divine Connections course.